And that's my story. That's my, I got a phone call.
And that's my story. That's my...
And that's my story. That's my, it's
Those
the
were your
truth.
words.
It's the truth.
Okay. As you said, that's your story, correct?
Not my story.
And that's my story.
Not my story.
And that's my story.
There's nothing nefarious. I remembered who I called. I didn't go back and look at phone record.
When only one shoulder rises, chances are the individual is not limbically committed to what she's saying, and it's probably being evasive or
I didn't say it
even
was nefarious. Why would you use the word nefarious?
Because there's nothing about me calling my sister that is nefarious, and I feel like you're insinuating it might be. There's nothing evil here.
Robert's number, Ms. McCabe. Stories she tells are consistent with the stories you tell to different law enforcement agencies, correct?
No, we are not telling stories.
Let her finish. You said no what?
I said, no, we're not telling stories. We don't have to compare. There's no inquiring. It's like when you're when the ice cream truck was at the street next door and I'm saying, did the ice cream truck come? It's really that simple.
So you asked a question,
That was not nice to me,
an argumentative question, and she responded in kind. Next question.
Thank you.
You can see the satisfaction in Jennifer's face when once again the judge admonishes Alan Jackson.
Moment. So, when I got a phone call. No, we are not telling stories.
And that's my story.
So let her finish. You said no what?
I said, no, we're not telling stories. We don't have to compare.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
You also wanted to find out had these law enforcement officers from this different agency contacted her, correct?
Yes, because typically if you
just
enter
asked
our
yes or no.
town, she's...
Ms. McCabe, yes or no?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to
That's okay.
explain. I'm sorry.
There's that apology again. Has someone told you that you need to apologize when you say, when there's an uncomfortable question that you don't want to answer?
No. I can't tell you where they were located. I'm sorry.
Okay. They told you that they would, at that point, yes or no?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to
That's
explain.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes or no? I'm sorry, I was just trying to explain. I'm sorry. Is that why you contacted?
I said that when I was naming everyone at the table. I apologize.
Did you see any other vehicles at that time?
I ran into the two of them.
I didn't ask you who you ran into, just what did you ask her to send you?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. A text message.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask a different question. There were many officers there and many officers were asking you questions, correct?
Correct. Remember any specific questions about phone calls? I apologize. I'm not sure on specific conversations about that. I apologize.
Is there a reason why you're not telling us that you simply don't recall making that statement?
Sustained.
Do you recall telling any officer about a cracked taillight that came up in one of those first two phone calls?
At the scene?
At the scene.
Again, I think all the conversations were about what was happening in the present time.
And literally, this was a couple of hours after this incident, correct? When everything was freshest in your mind.
These conversations were at the scene when Miss Reed was running around screaming.
Ms. McCabe, do you understand my question? Did you understand the last question I asked you?
If I spoke to an officer, Mulaney?
Correct.
Again, I could have. I am not sure. I don't remember every officer. It was a chaotic scene. I had just found my friend on the ground.
So the answer is, I don't remember.
I
Correct?
don't remember speaking to him. No, sorry.
I'm objecting.
The objection sustained. Ask one more clear question, Mr. Jackson.
There is no story. There's what happened, and that's it.
Despite her best efforts in presenting a just a mom persona, when confronted with her own statement from 5 seconds ago, Jennifer denies this statement and her face goes ballistic. I need your help on this one. Is this contempt, Duper's delight, Or did she invent a new microexpression? What should we call it? Leave a comment below.
That's true, Ms. McCabe. We have no reason to call Carrie and ask her if she had been contacted by these law enforcement agents, because it's just the truth, correct?
We're going through this whole experience together. We call each other about everything.
There would
That's
be no
nothing
reason
more than that.
So
I'm
let her-
sorry.
Let her finish her answer. Go ahead, Ms. McCabe, you can finish that.
There's nothing more than me calling and saying, hey, did they come to your house? That's what we did when the media showed up, when Miss Reed's private investigator showed up. We just give each other the heads up, hey, somebody's coming. Because we're just like normal moms. We're not used to this.
Is that why you contacted her, to find out if in fact they had contacted her before you? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you just wanted to find out, had she been contacted? But if
Yes.
she had said yes, you weren't going to say, and what the hell did they say? What'd they ask you?
Well, I can't say what I would have answered, what I would have asked her, but I know I was calling to see if they had been there. Yes,
That was
correct.
your intent.
I called to ask her if they had been there. Yes.
So that was your intent, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Your motive in calling Carrie Roberts at that moment before your interview was to ensure that your story would line up with her story, Ms. McCabe. Isn't that right?
No, that is not.
You wanted to find out if she had talked to these particular law enforcement officers. You contacted Peggy O'Keefe, correct?
Yes.
Then, Ms. McCabe, you contacted the district attorney's office, correct?
My witness advocate.
The district attorney's office.
My witness advocate who works for the district attorney's
Thank you, Ms.
office.
McCabe.
Yes.
And
In a matter of seconds, our limbic system creates micro-expressions on our face that reveal our true emotions. In this interaction, Mrs. McCabe emphasizes the victim advocate words, and her face does the following, showing aggression, contempt, and stress.
thank you, Ms. McCabe.
Yes.
And you also left out that you contacted Brian Albert himself, correct?
Yes, my brother-in-law.
For some reason, your brother-in-law, who's the 30-year Boston police detective, correct?
Yes.
And on whose lawn John O'Keefe was found dead or dying. Objection.
I'll allow that.
Correct?
Yes.
For some reason, you did not want these officers to know that you had communicated specifically with Brian Albert, the homeowner, just before you talked to them, correct?
No, incorrect.
Ms. McCabe, I'm going to ask you a series of questions about your family because I just want to make sure it's crystal clear who's who.
Can I see it? If you can show me, do you have something I can look at to refresh my memory? But
Well, you just
It was
testified to
on-
it yesterday. Last year.
I don't need to see my transcript. I know what I know and I know what I remember. So can I see it? If you can show me, do you have something I can look at to refresh my memory? Is it in there? Would you be able to show me that? I don't need to see my transcript. I know what I know and I know what I remember. So
That's not my question.
there's nothing evil here.
Robert's number, Ms. McCabe.
Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, guys. BiancaMMM, your go-to place for mind meditation and motivation to elevate your life and keep you entertained. I'm passionate about exploring the human mind and psychology, and here we dive into court proceedings, body language analysis, and sprinkle in a bit of humor along the way. You will also find content to boost your personal growth physically and mentally, featuring quick meditation techniques and uplifting messages to kickstart your day. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, take care and stay positive.